Hello everyone, I'm going to talk about a collective that is called LAVAMOATUMBA. It's a movement that improves all the possible art expressions in the urban context like Bogotá. In this video, I'm going to talk about three terms. First, I'm going to present the idea, what is the collective, when and how the idea was born, and who the creators are. In the second part, I'm going to talk about the LAVAMOATUMBA exhibitions. Basically is how many exhibitions the gallery have been open and when, and describe the topics of the exhibitions. And finally, I'm going to talk about the process, the construction process, since the beginning and until the end. We started. So the idea of the collective LAVAMOATUMBA is potentially all the possible different contemporary art expressions inside the urban context like Bogotá. It is a multifunctional collective made up for young people that cares to enhance the art, not only to make a gallery and let people just see beautiful and a lot of pieces of art, like just simple elements to contemplate, but also it's a collective which improves social interactive meetings. Basically, LAVAMOATUMBA it's a movement for everybody, it's a place for everybody. It's an artistical initiative that was born in 2014, when just one day a man found a house almost in ruins located in the north of the city, and he started living there. Then the man, who is called Chucho Bedoya, is a plastic artist who loved make spectacular murals in the walls. He started to paint in every possible wall that he could inside the house, but suddenly he noticed that the house was very big just for him, so he called some artist friends and let they paint all over the house just like he did. So when that group of friends was too big and too strong, they finished the paint all the house, and they thought that maybe make a gallery could be a good idea, and maybe some other international artists will come and do more pieces of art. So the question is, what did they call LAVAMOATUMBA? Well, as you know, LAVAMOATUMBA is a name of a song that is represent the folklore here in Colombia, but the movement put that name because one day when the house changed to a house of art, a man appeared and said that, hey, I'm the owner of the house and you need to go because I already sold the house, and in a few days someone will come and destroy the house for make a new one. And that's exactly the intention of the house. On the collective produce ephemeral art that is not forever, it's just art for a period of time. This is the concept of the house. Art that you can go and contemplate and live in the house for a moment, for a period of time, not art forever, and of course is free art. So the house is open for everybody, for artists who love what they do, for people that never paint before in their lives, and just for people that only want to visit. The movement tries to do something different to the concept of the gallery, the museum, or the conventional space to contemplate art. And of course the classic concept of the street art, the streets graffitis or streets art. Basically, LAVAMOATUMBA it's the balance between the concept of a museum art and the concept of the art in the streets. It's a place where everybody can feel their own concept of art, and this is very important because there's so many artists that came here to make that their own concept of art. So the creators are Chucho Bedoya and Nice Naranja, two friends that allow the art can include everybody. They say, for example, there are some people that study all their life to conserve art, and with LAVAMOATUMBA we try to say goodbye a construction through art. LAVAMOATUMBA had 3 different exhibitions and they were located all over the city. Each of the seasons have a specific topic according and depends to the context and the location that the house were. The first version of the house was in Rosales, a neighborhood in the north of the city, and the original use was a conventional family living place. The project was very successful. 75 artists came to let their art on the walls, and hundreds of people came for a visit at this fantastic place. Well, the topic of this house was like art, like a form or a way to inclusion. The second version was bigger than the first one. It was in Galerías, another neighborhood in Bogotá. It was a very big house because the original use was a Chinese restaurant. So their topic of the exhibitions and most of the pieces of art was born related to Middle East. The project was called LAVAMOATUMBA Tsunami. 120 artists for international conference and of course national artists came to the house and made different kind of art, not only paint but also mixed methods of painting, crafts and photography, video, media, and everything that you can imagine that artistic can produce for the people. This time was singular because the project was programmed for 2 months because the owner of the house, they decide with the collective, they talk and they decide that the collective will be able for 2 months. But what happened, it was fantastic because the project was so strong that they finally lasted 5 weeks with 700 spectators. Now, on October of 2017, there's a new exhibition in La Macarena. This time, the house is about the Phoenix. The construction process started when the collective find a house, an old house, with a good story that happened before that they came, and then they adapt this space, making it available for hundreds of spectators. The most incredible thing that happened here is that the artists who are going to participate in the project put all the money involved in the transformation of the house. So this is like part of you in the artists give to the house, that they care about all the stops that need house during the process of the construction. So this is an interesting project that you need to go to visit and know and talk about with everybody, because it's a place for everybody. This is a fantastic thing that happened. It's like magical thing. Now you can visit us in La Macarena. This is a new house, so check it out, the fan page on Facebook page or Instagram page. So I hope you like it, this video, and I hope to see you in LAVAMOATUMBA. Thank you, bye.